I'm a girl on YouTube. How do I know? Let's take a look at one of the vids I spent actual months preparing. Now, these kind of comments don't bother me because obviously, but good or bad, it hasn't yet stopped me from wanting to do YouTube or myself. This isn't to say I don't have body issues, because I am a woman in Western society, and apparently my curly hair alone is gonna prevent me from finding a job, so... But beauty doesn't interest me. So this question of why don't more girls do YouTube? Plenty of girls do YouTube, as plenty of girls have already pointed out. There's Hailey G. Hoover, and the rest. How about we ask you, why don't more boys watch YouTube? They do, you say. They just gravitate towards gamer stuff and stoner animation. Girl content producers do fall across the spectrum, but if there's one area where the girls outshine the boys, it's gotta be slash videos. Re-edits of film or television to tell the stories that we want to see. Namely, massive homosexual orgies. So then, boys, tell us, why don't more of you do slash? But back to the land of non-copyright infringers, the few penis havers who do watch these sorts of videos tend to choose the men over the women for the same reason that in general society automatically attributes more authority to men, simply because they're walking around with their sexual organs flopping about all day long. Floppity 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 flu. Women with their sneaky hidden sexual organs are then left to walk the line between bitch, slut, and ditz, even amongst one another.
You're gonna have to eat each other to get ahead, because that's just the way the world works for frumpy little turds like us.
So the few male viewers watch the men, and the mostly female viewers watch them too. Are women not funny enough, or are they simply vastly more limited in terms of what will play with their audiences? I mean, are nascently heterosexual girls really gonna be as titillated by women joking about their masturbatory habits or engaging in slashy behavior with their same-sex friends? Obviously not. Not only would this not play well, female vloggers who made these kind of vids would be written off as a slut or potentially seriously harassed. And not in a cute fangirl way of, oh, please love me, please marry me, please let me have your children, please let me kidnap you and rape you in my basement. But in the creepy Frollo way of allowing for women's sexualities if and only if they are directing their sexual energies at you. And speaking of fangirls, I am a little offended that the 13 to 17 demographic is considered less valuable than what? Would you really feel better about yourself if you had a 40-year-old man watching you? No. You'd probably be a little skeeved out, as well you should be when one of your main things you do is thrust your pelvis at the camera for 15 seconds at the end of every video. Not only are these fangirls complex, nerdfighter bingo, ding ding ding, individuals who are more than the sum of their clits, and have this amazing ability to detect humor. But even if they are just jerking off to your vids, is there something inherently stupid about young teen girls' sexualities? Sure, you want to be seen as more than just a sex object. Welcome to girl world. But the thing of it is, these girls are able to find you funny and sexy at the same time, and probably all the more funny for getting a little bit turned on by you. Female YouTubers simply do not have the luxury of relating to their audiences in the same way. It doesn't mean that they're less funny or that their content is less quality. It is simply inherently different. Because...
It's Cousinhood 2.0.
Is the kind of joke that would not play well when a female does it.
Obviously not.